Did you know there's a child who lives in pain? She cries but her tears are in vain. Did you know there's a boy, he can't run and play? They're dying of hunger each day. What can I do? How can I give to help the children live? Where can I go? How do I know? I did the best I could. That I made the difference in just one life. That I freely gave and saved the life of a child. Nourish the world, nourish the children.
Chinandega, Nicaragua, in the heart of the Americas, live the children of the dump. They walk through clouds of flies. They are not clothed. Their bodies are covered with open sores. They provide for themselves. They compete with dogs, cattle, and adults. They seek trash to sell and scraps of food to eat. Here, 800 children under the age of 5 live off the garbage at the city dump. Father Marco Desi found these children in 1995. An Italian missionary, Father Marco had been working with children in distress in Nicaragua for over 25 years, but had never seen such misery. Children should not be here. They do not belong here. In 1998, just 3 years after Father Marco began his work at the dump, Hurricane Mitch destroyed the northern region of Chinandega, leaving thousands of people homeless.
Some of them were working at the banana plantations. They were wiped out, so they lost jobs there. Some of them were where the mudslides were over there at Pozo Ortega. Some of them come from sugarcane farms that they used to work that shut down after Mitch. And, you know, just as a solution, they settled it here.
Father Marco answered the need to provide for 43,000 refugees for a period of 90 days. At the end of the 90 days, 2,000 people remained permanently displaced and were relocated next to the city dump. More than a year passed without any dependable source of food or water for the thousands of people who relied on the city dump for their existence. Into this ocean of need waded Father Marco. With the help of local businesses and individuals, Father Marco built a small school at the entrance of the dump and invited the children to attend his school. In exchange, he offered them 1 meal a day. 90 children enrolled on the very first day, but there were still over 700 children living off the garbage at the city dump. Then the wheel of Rotary started spinning. The Humble Rotary Club of Texas, searching for their first international project, came upon Father Marco and the plight of the children of the dump. Breaking the cycle of extreme poverty did not happen overnight. Step by step, lessons were learned from the practical experience of doing projects along the way. The first steps, creating food and education programs, were strong steps. But at the end of each day, the children were going back to a family living in squalor. There was no work, no electricity, no potable water, no sanitation, little food. Housing was plastic and scrap tin strung over poles and boards gathered from the dump. There was fear and anger. Little wonder that suicide and despair were high in the shanty town. They were trapped with no hope and no reason for living. The next step was to move these children and their families from the dump to a life of dignity. To make the dream a reality, it became obvious that the shantytown families needed to be relocated, but land and money were needed. Hearing the call for help, the Humble Rotary Club joined planners and assembled a construction staff. A relocation plan was developed, and the village of San Matilda was born. One family at a time, the village was moved. Families received materials and were taught how to build their own home. Upon completion, family by family, they moved in and began a new life. When the village was complete, the President of Nicaragua, President Enrique Bolaños Gayer, joined Father Marco and Rotary for its dedication. Families settled into their new homes, each receiving seeds and tools to grow crops for their family, and also for cash crops. Included in these micro farms are 10 hens and a rooster and the materials to build a chicken coop and to fence their land. The result? 325 families are now self-sufficient and celebrating a bright future. Hands on, a hand up, not a handout. The economic model at Santa Matilda has proven so successful that the residents have become self-sufficient in only 3 years. A portion of the corn, beans, and eggs go back to the schools near the dump to help feed the school children. In Chinandega, today and every day, over 800 children come to school. Today and every day, they eat a nutritious meal. Today and every day, these children dream the dreams of children. They play the games children play. They have a future of hope. The wheel of Rotary kept turning, and other projects followed. Rotarian Steve Thorpe of Waterloo, Iowa, heard the plight of Chinandega at the 2001 San Antonio Rotary International Convention. While Steve was in San Antonio, fellow club member Rotarian Dave Buck was in England, hearing about a shoebox project helping the children of Eastern Europe. Together, these two Rotarians challenged their club to fill 1,500 shoeboxes, one for every child in Father Dessie's schools. Waterloo Rotarians went to the community and found overwhelming support. Schools, churches, businesses, and individuals joined in to make Christmas in 2002 special for the children of the dump. 8 Rotary families traveled to Chinandega with over 8 tons of gifts. The excitement, awe, and appreciation from the children inspired the Rotarians. The program could do more. The following year, 2003, the Waterloo Downtown Rotary Club was joined by 40 additional organizations in the Shoebox Project. This time, a 16-member Rotary team, including Rotary International Director Mike McCullough, traveled to Nicaragua. They delivered over 15 tons of materials, 2,400 shoeboxes, and supplies for 25 classrooms. Still, the need continues. The program could do more. Rotary has partnered with others to bring light and life to the people of Chinandega. In partnership with the Queen of Spain, Rotary has equipped and maintained a trade school that allows the children to learn a vital trade. These trades include metalworking, woodworking, candy confection, and sewing. When they graduate, they will be able to provide for themselves. In partnership with the Diplomatic Ladies of Nicaragua, a school for blind children was built. These children are taught mobilization techniques. They are taught to read and write in Braille. 8 blind children now attend the mainstream school. Each one of them is now an honor roll student. Father Marco Dessie has a remarkable record of building and supporting humanitarian aid to the poor of northern Nicaragua. Rotarians took the hand of Father Dessie and walked with him as he built lives and futures for the children of Chinandega, where before there was no help and no hope. The wheel of Rotary keeps turning.
Do I really matter in the life of each boy and girl? Or can I make a difference in feeding the children of the world? Did you know there's a mother who lives in fear? She doesn't know where their next meal will come. She holds her little ones near and wipes away their tears. She prays their suffering soon will be done. What can I do? How can I give to help the children live? Where can I go? How do I know? I did the best I could. That I made the difference in just one life. That I freely gave and saved the life of a child.